What's going on, everybody? I'm going to do episode 6 here, focusing specifically on this spielfin legendary fish. I was researching some traits on this fish. I had not caught it in a long time, and I noticed that this one likes to hide as soon as it spots the tackle. So I'm thinking, alright, I'm going to go to the location, I'm going to grab like a jerkbait, crankbait, I'm going to play into the strengths of what I think that trait is. And I wasn't having any luck. And I was only here, actually, I wasn't even having any luck. I just casted it one time. In fact, this is my second cast once I got to this spot. And I didn't notice right away. And this was the point of the video, is to remind ourselves that the legendaries spawn once we kind of get settled in. And we should be able to spot them. Now, it's a little hard because we see fish come in and out all the time. And but I wanted to make this video specific towards this topic because I've been doing several little live streams here and there, but I haven't really geared in on anything on a specific topic in a while, and I thought this would be very, very helpful for y'all. So now I'm not sure if you noticed it at all yet, but the fish had already shown up on the screen. It's easy to confuse it as any other fish that's on the screen, but let's see if you saw it. I'm going to roll the tape back. There it is right there. You see it? I didn't catch it right away at all. In fact, I'm not even sure. Well, I guess we're going to have to count the casts of how long that fish stayed in that position before I actually noticed it was there. All right, here we go. Let's just make fun of myself now. One cast. You can see it right there. Yep, there it is. Two casts. This one moved in a little bit. It's over here now. Three casts. I actually lost sight of it entirely a minute ago. I don't know where it... Oh, it's because it's right here. Look at that. Look how close it is. It's really close to us now. It's right there. Alright. And how many other casts? We actually have a bait change here. I'm going from the jerkbait or the crankbait to the jerkbait. Still didn't notice the fish is there. So we got another cast. We have our fifth cast. Look at the fish, it's right there. Second bait switch, we don't see it. Switch to the spinner. It's right, it was right there. It was so close. Oh my gosh. So 6 casts, 7 casts, 8 casts. We've got 9 casts so far. And the fish is right there. And it is pretty stationary from this point forward. But it's right there. That cast resulted in a fish, so now we're on 10 casts. And the fish is still in that same spot. And finally, number 11. So we finally noticed that the fish is there as we're reeling it in. And I think it was that fish that just jumped that caused me to look around. And I was like, wait a second, what is that? And that's when I realized, you know what, this is not the right distance. I'm going to try to draw some attention to it. But the fish doesn't end up moving. So I'm thinking, all right, now it's time for me to move. So I get into my boat here, and I'm going to go ahead and just drive a little bit closer to it. I'm thinking I don't want to spook this thing, but I can clearly see it there. So I get a little bit closer, maybe cut the difference between its distance in half. It's definitely still right there, and I'm thinking, I wonder if it's bugged out because it's just kind of swimming in the same spot over and over again. So I switch over to the spoon, thinking, all right, maybe I can just get it at the top level, because I know that whenever I fish for these salmon, they love the spoon. Spoon and spinners always work, but I realized, you know what, I'm going to go for it. So I get back in the boat, I get really close to this thing. I can see it just off to the side here. There it is, right there, right in front of me. And I'm like, all right, let's just go for it. So I give myself some distance because I don't want it to splash near the fish thing. I don't want to spook it. I figured I'll just kind of draw the lure in closer to the fish. And right about, is it here? Where is it? Right about here, we get its attention. And I know it gets its attention because it'll, well, I don't want to spoil it for you. Let's just let it play out. There it is. It jumps out of the water. And now it's like, yahoo! Here we go. Hi-ho silver. And of course, now I hook it. And I immediately cut down all of my drag because I'm like, oh crap, I'm at 70%. Let's bring this thing in. Don't want to snap it. You know, I think you guys know the rest of the story. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. And here it is. Of course, we're bringing it in. It was a pretty good battle. I think it was a few minutes, at least a few minutes. 6 minutes, I think, is what it looked like on the screen. Yeah, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. And there's the big butte. During the holiday event, right now it's Christmas time. So I've got the Santa theme going on here. But there it is. Good old Spielfin. Hopefully this video worked for you. And to just keep an eye out for when you're looking for legendaries. Don't just really pick a spot. Kind of keep your eyes open and you'll probably find it. Good old Spielfin. 80-pound of goodness. Till next time, have fun fishing. Bye.